So, are they just gonna keep fighting among themselves, or is anyone gonna do anything about these White Walkers? Hi everyone, welcome to Geek Stuff. Stop everything you're doing! There is a new Game of Thrones trailer, and we need to talk about it pronto. You know the deal. If you're new here, welcome. We talk about geek stuff and sometimes other things too. Subscribe if you'd like to see more. I'm sorry I'm rushing through this. But Game of Thrones, man! Last week, a new trailer for Game of Thrones Season 7 came out, and it has been the #1 trending video on YouTube ever since. It had 67 million views in its first 24 hours of being uploaded, and more importantly, it's finally given us an insight into the new season of Game of Thrones. So I think there's no better time for... Let's start from the beginning and work our way through the trailer, very carefully.
Enemies to the east. Enemies to the west. Enemies to the south. Enemies to the north. Whatever stands in our way, we will defeat it.
Why don't we start with this huge one? As you can see, Cersei and Jaime are standing on this huge map of Westeros. Remember in a previous season where Cersei is with this fortune teller named Maggie? This is where Cersei is told that all 3 of her children will die before her.
Gold will be their crowns. Gold, their shrouds.
Which happened, you know, Joffrey, Tommen, and the other one. However, in the book, the prophecy continues and it foresees Cersei's death too. The fortune teller says, when your tears have drowned you, the Valonqar shall wrap his hands about your pale white throat and choke the life from you. Now, my Valyrian is a little bit rusty, but if I remember correctly, that word means little brother, which would also explain why Cersei has always been so horrible to her little brother, Tyrion, because she believes that one day he will kill her. Well, that, and obviously she's just a terrible person. But what if Tyrion is not the brother the fortune teller was talking about? I don't know, you guys, but I see Cersei standing at the neck and Jaime at the fingers of the map. And let's not forget Jaime's cute little nickname, the Kingslayer. It wouldn't be the first time that he's killed the occupier of the Iron Throne, the Mad King. Is he due for a repeat with the Mad Queen? I said that really weird. So could this be a clue/foreshadowing to Cersei's death, or is it just a fun little Easter egg for readers? I don't know, but it's possible because Jaime doesn't look too thrilled about Cersei being on the Iron Throne.
Long may she reign. Long may she reign.
Moving on.
We're the last Lannisters. The last ones who count.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Last Lannisters who count? Honey, your little Lannister brother has dragons. Dragons.
I was born to rule the 7 kingdoms. And I will.
Will you though? Because technically, so was Jon. And Cersei's looking pretty comfortable on that Iron Throne, which is actually physically impossible because it is literally made out of swords. But Daenerys is clearly making her way to Cersei because here we see the Unsullied invading Casterly Rock before cutting to the bastard who knows nothing, the only person who seems to care about this giant army of ice zombies. Then the best line in this trailer is delivered by possibly the best character in this very character-heavy story, Sir Davos.
If we don't put aside our enmities and band together, we will die. And then it doesn't matter whose skeleton sits on the Iron Throne.
It's got a point, you know. Now let's dissect this succession of very short shots. Alright, first we see the Mountain in all his black armor. Scary. But have no fear, his brother, the Hound, is alive and well, remember? So hopefully there will be a showdown there somewhere. We see Jon Snow body slamming Littlefinger. Finally, I was wondering when someone was going to do something about that creep. This is obviously about Sansa, which is interesting because is she Jon's sister? Half-sister? Well, no. If he's Rhaegar Targaryen and Lyanna Stark's son, then she's technically his cousin, which in Westeros is like strangers. So technically she can marry him and they can take the Iron Throne together, which would be a win-win because it would be a Targaryen-Stark dynasty, but not the one you were thinking of. Moving on, some more Unsullied killing some more soldiers of Casterly Rock. That never gets old. Arya looking under a bed. A creepy, gross arm, which I'm assuming is Jorah's grayscale arm, and therefore I'm led to believe he has not yet found a cure. And the only girl who was ever cured from it was burned at the stake. Hey, I wonder if Davos knows how they cured her. Maybe Jorah finds Davos. I mean, there are only 7 episodes in this season, so maybe this whole grayscale situation isn't really addressed and we have to wait till next season in like 1 billion years. Next clip is the Dothraki slashing their way through the land, followed by Jon and Tormund running away from something obviously scary, and I'm gonna assume that whatever's chasing them was sent by the Night's King. Next, Grey Worm and Missandei get it on, finally, followed by more lovemaking between Theon's sister Yara Greyjoy and Ilaria Sand. One of which is super boring, I'm looking at you, Sand Snake, and one of which was getting pretty flirty with Daenerys.
I never demand, but I'm up for anything, really.
So I'm smelling a scheme here. Maybe if the Sand Snakes team up with the Targaryen army, their whole super boring storyline wouldn't have been for nothing. And then there's a threatening roar of one big-ass dragon. Man, those dragons get bigger every season.
The Great War is here.
Let's just skip June and go straight to July. I don't care. I don't want to wait anymore. Let's hear it. Let's see them, guys. Maybe if we're lucky, the first 5 episodes will get leaked again like last time. Not that I watched them all in a row in one night that time, because that would be illegal. In fact, I waited for them to come out on DVD. Yeah, that's what I did. On to the things we did not see. Mira and Bran, which worries me a little bit, but then again, we went an entire season without having Bran in it, and people barely even noticed. Varys, seriously, where does he always keep disappearing to? And also, can we just assume Gendry's dead now, or... If you have any Game of Thrones theories or anything you'd like to add, please leave me a comment. I would love to hear from you. Also, if you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and also subscribe for more updates and also more awesome geek stuff. Bye!